good football game when these two teams get together. But this weather today and the snow that covers the field, and it in some way it will determine. There'll be a big turnover or a slip or something. But the deal is it's snowing on their sideline and ours too, and both teams will have to deal with it. But we'll see. We'll see after a while how it goes. It's not a pretty day for football. It's a good day to be inside. That's about all I can say.
I've always heard of big games like this, Mark. You don't win them, you lose them.
Right. Well,
that's kind of what you were alluding to there.
One of the biggest things that may happen in this game is winning the toss and going on defense first, and trying to get field position right off the bat. I think it's really important today that you get your choice and play defense first. That may not pan out to be that way, but I certainly hope we win the toss.
Another thing I like about playing Radford today, the last time we played them and won in 2003, we went on to win the state championship.
That's exactly right. And Radford played in the state championship game last year and lost to Essex. They defeated Lebanon in this same game that we're playing today. It's they're a solid football team. They always are. So are we, and probably we're a little bigger. They're a little faster. But we're not. We're not deathly slow ourselves, but this track today will slow everybody down a lot. No question about that. Looks like we are inside 10 minutes here before kickoff. Neither team has made their way back on the field. Both teams have a pretty good walk to get to the field from their respective dressing areas. As the snow continues to fall, we'll send it back to the station for a 2-minute break. We'll be back with the starting lineups and opening kickoff. As the Bobcats captains are making their way out, and Big City's somewhere across the way will be here shortly. So, Larry, let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineup.
All right, the starting lineups go this way for the homestanding Radford Bobcats on offense. At split end, number 24, Grant Mitchell, 5'9", 145-pound senior. Left tackle, number 52, Devonita Billings, 6 feet, 210-pound senior. Left guard, number 79, Cody Morgan, 5'10", 230 senior. Center, number 78, Tanner Wheel, 5'10", 245-pound senior. Right guard, number 66, Ethan Brown, 6'1", 225-pound junior. Right tackle, number 74, Justin Brown, 5'9", 190-pound junior. At end, number 9, Ryan Patterson, 5'10", 165-pound senior. Wide out, number 10, Josh Smith, 6'1", 160-pound senior. At slot back, number 19, Kevin Atkins, 5'10", 170-pound senior. The halfback, number 21, Harrison Williams, 5'10", 185-pound senior. And the quarterback, number 3, Dante Carter, 5'10", 170-pound senior. The Blue Devil defense will be this way. Starting at left defensive end, Logan Russell, 5'10", 191-pound senior. Defensive tackle on the left side, number 40, Aaron Kaiser, 5'10", 173-pound senior. Defensive tackle on the right side, number 78, Kyle Kilgore, 5'11", 180-pound senior. Right defensive end, number 25, Derek Miller, 6 feet, 168-pound junior. Left outside linebacker, number 31, Joseph Vaughn, 5'11", 185-pound senior. Left inside linebacker, number 44, Seth Clark, 5'11", 177-pound senior. Right inside linebacker, number 34, Seaver Elliott, 6 feet, 194-pound junior. Right outside linebacker, number 62, Peyton Seibert, 5'11", 189-pound junior. Left cornerback, number 42, Montana Morris, 5'8", 138-pound junior. Right cornerback, number 2, Tyler Bird, 5'9", 138-pound junior. And the strong safety would be Dusty Clark, number 15, 5'8", 190-pound, 189-pound senior. So that's a starting defensive lineup for the Blue Devils, and the offensive lineup for the Radford Bobcats. I want to say a special hello to Brandon and Tommy.
As the Blue Devils have made their way from from the locker room towards the stadium. The Bobcats from, I'd like to say half a mile away. It's not that far.
It's a long way.
It's a long way. Can't see them for the snow falling, but they'll soon be here. Captains for Radford are on the sidelines. Blue Devils take the field, and we'll soon have the coin toss and see who gets the first break of many that's probably going to be had here this afternoon.
The captains for Radford, number 19, Kevin Atkins. Number 21, Harrison Williams. Number 24 will be Grant Mitchell. And number 3, Dante Carter, the quarterback. We've yet to see exactly who the Blue Devils are going to send out to for the coin toss.
Of course, the officials for this game are not from either Region D or Region C.
Should be from Region A or B.
Right. And the Bobcats down to our left, and here they come. They're dressed in their all black uniforms, black helmets, white numbers. Gate City, of course, in the road white, trimmed in royal blue.
The captains for Gate City will be number 44, Seth Clark, number 41, Joseph Vaughn, and number 51, that will be Josh Sperry. The other captain will be number 44. Well, I said Seth Clark. Number 40 will be Aaron Kaiser. So we're having the coin toss here, and coincidentally, the Bobcats fight song is the same fight song as the Blue Devil.
Yeah, Notre Dame stole it from both of us.
Yep.
So, but of course, if you're listening, as we've said, the field is snow covered. If you're watching on tape delay, well, you can see it.
Yeah.
A lot of this game on the replay is going to look like it's in black and white because of the conditions. But this is not the first time we've come to Radford and dealt with the elements.
No.
Back in '87, this game was played on a Friday night, and that night made this one look great.
Oh yeah, this looks like a summer night compared to that one.
The wind that night and the wind chill at below zero, it was just miserable. The game at Gate City lost 3-2. The wind today, there's really none. So that's one good small piece of news, I guess, is we're going over the entire Federation rule book, it appears, before the snap.
Well, the Gate City won the toss, and they'll defer their choice to start the second half, so Blue Devils will go on defense first.
They're off to a good start. That's exactly right.
I think we eventually are going to have the national anthem here. We still have about 7 band members right in front of us.
Well, let's see what they're going to do. We'll take a 2-minute break right here and be back with the opening kickoff.
We're back at Radford High School. The Blue Devils are teeing it up, getting ready to kick it off as Logan Bird will tee it up. And as soon as Radford sends out some players, we'll tell you who their deep backs will be. But Radford should have the football first. And back deep, one deep man is going to be 24, Grant Mitchell. He's the track guy. He'll be on the far side, and actually the only deep man. Atkins will also be on the far side, number 19, and the quarterback Dante Carter will be on the near side. As we are just about ready to start this Group A Division II semifinal game, as Bird approaches and kicks a line drive. It is going to hit, and I imagine fielded about the 1 as Gate City tackles the man at about the short of the 20-yard line, maybe short of the 15-yard line.
Yeah, I believe it is. It's going to be hard to tell where you are on the field. There's no numbers on the sidelines, and obviously you can't see the field.
No, but he is short of the 15 at about the 14, I'm going to get. So Radford will come out. they run out of a lot of different formations. We'll see what they're going to come out in a spread offense with a wing back on each side. Carter under center as the wing back on the right side goes in motion. They throw the pass down the field. It is incomplete. Good pass. Well,
that's offensive pass interference.
That was very good pass defense, and I don't see how you could call defensive pass interference on that.
No way. That's defensive pass interference.
So the flag, we'll see what the penalty is. It is pass interference called on Gate City. So here we go right off the bat. Get a bad call, looks like.
I sure didn't see any pass interference.
I didn't see anything at all. The guy had good position. That was Morris, wasn't it?
Yeah, it looked to me like the receiver come over the back of Morris, but not according to the guy in the striped shirt. So it'll be first down for the Bobcats at about their own 28-yard line, it looks like. I didn't see that.
I didn't either. They put a wing back on the left side of motion and hand off to one of the backs out of the backfield. That's Atkins on the carry, and he stopped after he gained maybe one up to the 30-yard line. We'll give him 2. Another problem we have here is the clock is way down deep in the right-hand corner, and we got 2 cameras that can't see it very well. 11.
Obviously just underway and no score. That's the main thing.
That's the main thing. Second down and 8 for Radford. Put a wing back in motion, pitch it to Mitchell, running to his right, and the Blue Devils close with Dusty Clark. Bring him down after a gain of a couple. So good tackle that time by Dusty Clark. It's going to bring up third down. We're going to say he made the 32. Should be third down and about 6 for the Bobcats. As Carter comes to the sideline to get his play. Patterson, or Josh Smith splits out wide to the right. They have 2 receivers on the far side. They hand off to the back, out of the backfield, and the Blue Devils throwing behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we almost took a handoff.
Atkins on the carry that time. Russell was one of the guys in on the tackle.
Receiver Elliott, too. There was a host of Blue Devils there.
Dante Carter, the quarterback, is also the punter, so that was a loss back to the 30. Well, actually, back to the 27.
Yeah, we watched Carter in warm-up. See, he punts it pretty
good.
Now, that was before it started snowing.
Yeah, there's the punt. It's a low end-over-end line drive that Vaughn gets away from, and the Blue Devils will have pretty good field position at the 34-yard line. He sure didn't hit a punt like he hit during warm-ups, Mark. That was a low-line drive punt.
Yeah, that was conditions are a lot tougher when he was doing that. It wasn't snowing, and
yeah, they wasn't left men across the line of scrimmage.
That's exactly right.
So the Blue Devils will come to the line of scrimmage with a split backs and a wing back on the left side.
Surprise, 11 men in the box.
Yeah. Hand off to Vaughn. He breaks one tackle and gains a couple of yards up across the 35 to maybe about the 37-yard line. Well, that's one of those gains of about close to 4 on the play.
Yeah, 3.5.
Yeah. It'll be second down. Well, we'll call it second down and 7. Devils this time go with split backs and that wing back on the right side. Bowen this time hands off again to Vaughn. He spins. We got a flag on this play.
Well, that'll be holding on the Blue Devils, you figure.
Probably.
And that was a quick flag, too. I mean, that's just like, I've got my mind made up. This guy's going to hold it. Let's see if that's what he calls. No?
Chop block. Called a chop block. That'll be a personal foul, 15-yard penalty, probably.
Yeah. Evidently one, I guess, was engaged and we blocked it. Can't do that. That's a big penalty. Any penalty on a day like today is going to hurt. Any penalty turnover.
Yep. That moves it all the way back to the 25. That looks right to you.
It's going to be second and about 20 yards to go.
So the Blue Devils, there's been two penalties in the game, both of them gone against Gate City.
Yeah, in the first 3 minutes.
Yeah. Full house this time for Gate City. They hand off to Dusty Clark, who
He'll get
breaks it
most of
into the open.
He might
He's
get it.
going to go all the way, I think. He's at the 20, the 15, the 10, skips a tackle, goes into the end zone, touchdown. No flag on this play. 75-yard touchdown by Dusty Clark.
You know what?
What's
He
that?
didn't get run down from behind by that guy either, did he?
No, sir.
And for the people watching on replay, on the video replay, there's a window brace, and Jim Benton's doing the best he can do with what he's got to work with. So you're probably not going to get to see everything, but hopefully you get to see most of it.
Point after will be attempted by Logan Bird. Holder's Corey Franklin. Deep snapper is Logan Russell. And footing on this type of field is important, especially on these kicks. Snap is pretty good. Kicks up. And the kick's pretty good. So the Blue Devils lead with 8:48 to go in the first quarter, 7-0.
We'll take a break.
Back at Radford, where the Blue Devils ran 3 plays. The third play resulted in a 75-yard touchdown by Dusty Clark. Now Gate City will kick off. Back deep is Mitchell in the middle. Carter on the near side and Atkins on the far side. And Logan will approach the football here once he gets a whistle. And this time he hits a wobbly kick. It hits short of the 20. It's fielded by Carter. It gets up to the 20. He's hit and brought down short of the 30-yard line at about the 28.
Peyton Seibert, the man on the stop for the Blue Devils.
So Radford will take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. With 8:43 to go here in the first quarter, and Gate City on top 7-0. They send a wing back on the left, 2 wing backs on the left, a wide out on the right. They put 1 wing back in motion. Hand off to their track star, and he's got the corner. And Clark runs him down at about the 45-yard line. So good run that time by Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitchell.
Picks up good yardage up to the 40. Where are they going to spot it? 45?
Yeah. Our end on that side came inside, and they just blocked him, and then that let them have the
17-yard gain on that play by Grant Mitchell. They hand off to the back out of the backfield, and he stood up at the line of scrimmage. No, I think that was probably Williams. That's Atkins on the carry. And he didn't gain anything. That'll still be second down and 10, so the success they had on that one play was running wide. Plays they run inside so far, they haven't had that much success. We have an official's timeout here for some reason.
Seth Clark, I believe, has got a helmet. Trying to get snapped up.
Now they're ready to go. It's second down at 10 for Bobcat. Carter under center. They put Mitchell in motion again. They fake it. Head off, coming back the other way, and the Blue Devils Vaughn has it covered pretty good, and still Atkins able to fight for some yardage. Gained about 3 up to midfield.
You know, Vaughn did a good job right there. He
Yeah,
got him slowed down and got him turned back inside. He couldn't go after him full bore, because if he didn't get him on the ground, chances are nobody were, and he did a good job to get him slowed up.
Be third down and 5 now for the Bobcat, as they have a trick formation.
And they'll ask for timeout. Timeout on the field. Gate City leads 7-0. Back in 6.
Timeout,
Third down and 5 for the Bobcats. They have a wing back set on each side, 2 wideouts on the left, a flanker and a wideout. Now Mitchell, that wing back goes in motion, running left, and he's going to fight and get his first down in Gate City territory. They had all those wideouts set to the left there, and he had a pretty good wall to run behind, so he's able to pick up about 7 yards down to the Blue Devil 43. Or 47, really. No, 43. So Radford with the 1st and 10 at the Gate City 43. Double wing set, 1 wide out on the this side as Carter on a quarterback keeper is hit behind the line of scrimmage by Russell and brought down for a loss.
Yeah, good play by Russell. Just
Carter kind of like a naked bootleg on his own.
Yeah, Russell just waiting on him.
Yeah, he
staying at home like he's supposed to, made the play.
Yep, had good discipline on that play, and it's a loss of about 5 yards, 6.
Yeah, pretty good loss.
Back to what, the 49?
Yep.
Makes it 2nd down and 16. Again, they have a wing back on each side. Now they got motion because they got 2 people moving as Atkins moved and the wideout on this side moved. It was Patterson. So that'll add another 5 yards.
24 was 10 yards downfield, and the other guy was going in motion the other way. Somebody didn't get the play call right on that one. 24, Williams is the guy who didn't get it right, I believe. Because he was headed down the sideline.
24 is Mitchell.
Or Mitchell, yeah. 24 Mitchell, he was headed down the sideline. They were going to throw it to him because he was.
It moves it back to
see that.
Radford 46. 2nd down and 21 as Carter pitches, and the Blue Devils bring the running back down. That is Corey Dark.
Loss of 2 more. That was Vaughn making the initial hit. Old number 44 come through and finished him up, Seth Clark.
So a loss of 2 more brings it back to, where are we, Mark? 45.
45, and they have 23 yards to go. 3rd and 23.
Split out wide to the left side is Smith. 2 wingbacks on this side. Mitchell goes in motion running left. And they moved again, so that's going to cost them 5 more.
Yep.
So after that one good play, they have had 3 flags.
Yeah. Tell you one thing, not let them get behind me here. You just can't let them do it.
No. We got 5:26 to go. Your first quarter. Gate City on top of Radford 7-0. Wide to the left, Josh Smith. Wing back on each side. Again, Mitchell goes in motion. Carter rolls to his left. Got a screen over the middle. The Blue Devils have the man wrapped up.
Yeah. And that's not, the people.
That's legal because it's behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the people in the stands want pass interference. That's behind the line of scrimmage. Of course, no complaint out of the Radford bench. They know the rules.
Pass was complete to Dark, but Kaiser had him wrapped up.
It was obvious we'd been schooled on that because Kaiser was just standing right there with him.
Blue Devils have Vaughn back to receive this punt, and Carter will do the punting for Radford. He gets a good snap. Devils come with some pressure. He gets off a pretty good punt that Vaughn feels somewhere. Tries to get out there right now. He's got a wall on the right-hand side. Gets a block on the corner. And is finally driven out of bounds at about the 45 of Radford. Now, I see no flag.
Somebody peeled back here and just went bobcat hunting. That's all I can tell you.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Gate City at the Radford 45.
4:28 to go here in the first quarter. Gate City on top 7-0. As the snow has stopped here for the most part in Radford.
Devils come to the line of scrimmage to the wing back on the left. split backs in the backfield. They hand out to Vaughn. He breaks the tackle in the backfield and still able to pick up maybe a yard and a half. As Radford has, like Mark said earlier, the first play from scrimmage, 11 men right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
We'll give him a gain of 1, mark it at the 44.
Pretty much got about 7 on the line of scrimmage, and then the other 4 in about every gap right behind them in a kind of where a linebacker would be. It's
a little old pass over the top of all that, go for a touchdown to hurry with.
If we can get behind
offset for the Blue Devils. Vaughn fights through yardage for yardage, gets across the 40 down to about the 30, 37 maybe. Going to bring up 3rd down and 3 for Gate City as Morris checks into the lineup. And now Destin Clark's going to have to check out for some reason. I think he had helmet problems too.
I hope that's what it is.
Yeah, I do too. Blue Devils going to go from the prayer eye, but right before that, Bowen takes a timeout for Gate City.
Timeout, Gate City back in 60.
All right, here we go. 3rd down and 3. We're probably in 2 down territory here. Third down and 3, the Blue Devils in the prayer eye. As Clark checked back in, the handoff is to Clark running left. He's got his first down. Fights down inside the 25, I believe, to the 24-yard. Well, inside the 30 to about the 28-yard.
Well, he did a good job just waiting on his blocks, didn't he, Larry? And just little short steps on a field like this, and that was a good run.
That was a good use of timeout too to get Dusty back in the ballgame.
Right. If by calling timeout, he didn't. He was eligible to come back in once he got the helmet.
1st and 10 for Gate City at the Radford 29. Full house backfield this time for Gate City. Bowen under center. Hands off to Clark, running right. He's got a block on the corner and is upended at the 20. If he gets by that man, he's gone.
Yeah. Well,
he's going to be about a yard short of a first down.
Larry, they've got 8, at least 8 right there at the line of scrimmage, and we're doing a good job getting them blocked.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the whole thing. You block them all when they're at the line of scrimmage, you're going to go.